Yo, what's good with y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Yordany, and I help you unlock your fullest potential. Listen, man, as a young man, you have to stop comparing yourself to others online. Social media has changed our world. We get to see things that we would have never seen 50 years ago, 100 years ago, right? Social media has changed our lives. A lot of young men compare themselves to a lot of people, a lot of other young men on social media, right? We have access to social media on our phones. It's just a click of a button. We get to see the highlights of other people. A lot of young men compare themselves to others on social media and they believe what they're seeing. You have to understand, bro, that social media is not reality. Social media is not reality. What you see on social media, when you see these guys living it up and they're very young in their 20s, they're living this extravagant life, having the cars, making the money, working on their laptops, living the dream, living a life one could only wish for, one could only hope for, right? But you have to understand that social media is not reality. Do not fall for the trap. Young men, a lot of you guys feel like you're behind, right? I'm 20 years old and I have fell into this trap before, right? I have fell into this trap in my past, but I had to realize that social media is not reality. You don't know what these guys are going through behind the scenes. You don't know the reality of what's going on behind the scenes. You only see little snippets. You only see 10-second video clips. You don't see the whole picture. You don't know what happens on a day-to-day basis of these guys' life. Stop comparing yourself to others online. The truth is that social media has made it seem like everyone is balling, like everyone is living the dream. But that's not the case. We have to live in reality. We have to focus on what we got going on. We gotta focus on our lives. We gotta focus on what we're working towards, right? We gotta focus on ourselves. This is why a lot of you guys feel like you're behind. A lot of you guys feel like you're not good enough because you see all these people living your dream life. You see all these people, quote unquote, living it up, right? But it's not reality. That's why you don't feel like you're doing enough. Bro, focus on your own life. Live in reality. A lot of you guys nowadays don't even want to work a job. A lot of you guys nowadays want to be an influencer. We can't have a world full of influencers. That's not how the world works. The world needs people to work. The world needs young men to work. That's how society is going to move, right? There's nothing wrong with working a job. Don't catch this influencer lifestyle bug. There's nothing wrong with working a job, bro. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. You just have to shift your mindset. You have to shift your mind frame. You have to see social media for what it really is. A lot of these guys that you look up to, a lot of these influencers that you see on social media, bro, they're probably struggling more than you. They're struggling more than you and you don't even realize it. And you are stressing about your life because you keep comparing your life to others. You feel like your life isn't exciting enough. You feel like you have to live this extravagant life. You feel like you need to have the watches. You need to have the clothes. You need to have the chains. You need to have the jewelry. You need to have the cars for you to feel worthy. No, bro, you don't need none of those things. What we see on social media is low vibrational videos, right? They want us to be chasing the cars, the watches, the luxury lifestyle, right? And I'm not saying these things are bad, that you shouldn't chase these things, right? I think every man should chase their success, but you can't get caught up and think that these things are the only thing that there is to life, right? There's a lot of things that are more important in life. Your relationships, your quality of life, your physical health, what you do on a day-to-day basis, your lifestyle, right? These things are more important than chasing materialistic things. Young men, do not fall for the trap. Don't catch the social media bug. The attention and energy that you give to social media should be given to your own life. You must be leveling up every area of your life. Focus on your own lane. Focus on what you got going on. As a young man, it is imperative for you to not be distracted, right? There's so many distractions in our lives nowadays. That's why a lot of people stay the same. That's why a lot of young men nowadays don't try their hardest, right? Because you're constantly comparing yourself to others on social media. Remove the distraction. Social media is a huge distraction. Social media has no benefit. If you're not using social media to create, if you're not using social media to produce, right? To actually be a creator instead of a consumer. A lot of you guys are consumers. You don't want to be on that side of social media. You don't want to consume. As a young man, if you're going to use social media, use it to create, use it to help others, right? This is what you should be using social media as. You should be using social media as a tool instead of a distraction. Don't believe everything that you see on these platforms. That's why you feel the way you feel. That's why you feel like you're not good enough. That's why you feel like you need to be more. That's why you feel like you're behind in life. Bro, you're not behind in life. Most of these men on social media don't even know what hard work really is. Most of these men don't even know what having a job really is. Putting in 10, 12-hour shifts at a job. Grinding. The slow grind, right? Focus on the slow grind, bro. Focus on maximizing your life with what you got. Focus on your own lane and what you got going on. Hop off social media. You gotta focus on the right things, bro. Focusing on social media, comparing your life to others, this is energy that is draining you. You're draining your own energy because you're not focused on the right things. Focus on the right things. Focus on going to the gym. Focus on working hard, working every single day, working as many hours as you possibly can. Focus on leveling up your mindset and your knowledge, right? Focus on developing your character as a young man. Focus on you. Focus on your relationships. Focus on friendships. Focus on things that give you a return on your investment, right? You focusing on social media and comparing yourself is draining your energy. This is not what you should be doing as a young man. You gotta be focusing on leveling up your life. Don't focus on other people portraying their life as they're living it up, right? Focus on your life, bro. You're not behind in life. Keep going. You gotta stop comparing yourself to others, right? With that being said, click below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video.